So we have Jessica here today from the Hope Here organization. It is an NGO and it's a fantastic initiative. So Jessica, tell us a little bit more about yourself and the NGO.
So I'm an ENT specialist and I worked at Red Cross Children's Hospital for 6 years. And in that time, I realized that so many of the children that I was seeing, I wasn't able to help sufficiently. Part of my job description was that I was the ear specialist. And so I would operate on children with hearing loss. And a lot of those children had learning problems and which stem from language delay because they couldn't hear. And if we could pick up these children earlier and intervene from a language point of view, the hope is that they wouldn't develop the learning problems later.
How soon do you have to pick up the hearing loss
Well,
for it to be impactful? Because I can imagine in government, if you miss it, then it's missed for many years.
So it depends on what kind of hearing loss it is. So if a child is born with hearing loss in both ears and cannot hear at all, you really need to pick that up within the first 6 months. And the reason is actually we start hearing when we still
Inside the womb, not
yes.
even like at birth. Inside you start hearing.
So by the time you're born, you're 3 months behind normal hear or typically hearing children. So the sooner you pick it up, the better, because in those early first 3 years, the obviously language, sight, touch, all your senses are so important for how your brain grows. And our brains grow so quickly in those first 3 years, and then actually the neural connections start getting pruned later on to form, so that we can continue to learn and we save the connections that are, that we carry on using. So if you're not able to hear, then a whole bunch of connections are not being made.
Happen. Yeah.
And it's also really important for connection with your mom and with your dad and your caregivers, and love is so important in forming connections as well and forming the neural connection. So
and at the moment, what type of hearing test is done on babies in government hospitals?
Well, at birth.
Any. Yeah,
at
because
birth,
if you want to pick it up before
6 months.
6 months, then what is happening in government at the moment to catch these kids?
So there's no policy in place at the moment for any hearing testing. And there are pockets of places that are trying to do it, but they struggle to follow the babies up. And that's where our organization is different, because one of our major supporters is Claudine Storbeck.
Yes.
And she worked closely with Netcare in developing their universal newborn hearing screening program. So that's the only hospital at the moment in the country, the only hospital group that has universal newborn hearing screening. So we've used her model and we're trying to adapt it for state practice.
And how far are you in this process?
So we've screened almost 6,000 babies.
Oh my word, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Tell us about your screeners, because where did you find your team that actually does the hearing testing and the screening?
So to make it more affordable, because we've trained screening technicians, and I'm so proud of our screeners, because how we identified them is a lot of them are moms of children that I had cared for at Red Cross. And because they've had challenges with their own children, they bring with them the strength and understanding and empathy and sympathy that I don't think you could learn otherwise.
No.
So, and it's been a difficult journey. It's been difficult for them, and it's been difficult for me. We've had financial challenges at the beginning of the year where we were involved with a global health organization, and we misunderstood what their role would be, and we thought that they were providing more financial support, and so they wanted us to hire more screeners. And so we had too much staff, and we couldn't abandon them.
No.
So and they've really rallied. I mean, so we've had to change our work program, and in some ways it's been nice because it allows flexibility, and especially with mums or working mums then who have children with special needs, it allows them to attend the hospital appointments for their children. And actually, I think so. It started to make me think that that's actually sort of a concept that I want to explore more. Even if we can, I want to expand the screening, but even if we expand it, we want to try and make it flexible so that they can still be
Mothers.
present for their children. Yeah.
So at the moment, you said the only hospital in the country where all the babies are screened is where you started your
Yes.
project, and that is?
Well, so Netcare Hospital Group, the entire hospital group, and now Mowbray Maternity Hospital as well. So any baby that is born at Mowbray Maternity Hospital is offered universal newborn screening.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So for me that would like to support you, how do we support you? I see you have a beautiful website. Is there a link that one can follow that's easy to donate money if you would like to donate? Is there a place where companies can approach you and say, we would like to be more consistent supporting?
Yes, so on the website there is. I'm working on my social media. But at the moment the website is the only platform where you can, and it's very easy. There's a SnapScan link, and there's also a Connect with Us. You can message us directly and we get back to you within 72 hours on how we can form partnerships.
Yeah, this is a fantastic initiative, and it's still in its beginning phases, but you started, what, 6 months ago? How long ago did you start it? And I think you've done amazing work in just such a short span of time. So very excited to see the growth of it and how it goes further.
Thank you.